channel. All right, going to take about 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. Oh, we good to go. Okay, we up and running. What is popping? Your boy RaJuR back here in the lab after being on the phone with Xfinity for 57 hours and then connecting with T-Mobile for another 30 minutes. Oh, crazy, but hopefully everything get done, whatever. In the meantime, we got to talk about these fragrances real quick. So we're going to thank the Most High for the opportunity to be together tonight, and hopefully y'all doing well, y'all chilling. It's not going to be at 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. Ain't happening, Captain. It ain't going down. So if you think we're going to flip-flap around all night and wait for everybody to be getting off work at 12 o'clock and all kinds of stuff, ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. I can see y'all now. Come on, man. Let's do another 5 o'clock in the morning video. Let's break some records. No. Not going to happen. All right? So I'm glad y'all here. We only got one person here, but of course, the notifications got to get out, and then bam, bam, bam. I want to see if we can pick up another subscriber tonight, or at least another guest tonight. So if you're here, make sure you're like, yo, what's up? What's popping off? RaJuR, Real Deep Cool. What bars? And we can get it popping. All right? So, with that being said, hold on. Got some other stuff going on over here. The people's doing stuff and touching stuff. Okay. So we're going to talk about this fragrance. We're going to talk about what I wore today, first and foremost, which was Loewe again. Or Loewe. I like the fragrance to go to bed with. I mean, it just don't last long. Now, I'm going to tell you, I can still smell faintly. I can still smell this faintly. I can smell it. I really can. But it's a skin scent, as they say. It's not beast mode. It's like panty dropper. It's not a banger. This is indeed, you can still smell it. It may be my bed scent, because I like it. It's really cool. It's neutral. Just a light spray on the pillow. That's all. A nice spray on my cuddle pillow, because I don't have no woman. So I need to cuddle and hump my pillow. So I want to make sure it's smelling good. But even though it says the way man, just because I spray it on the pillow don't mean I'm humping a man. It just means I like this scent, all right? Y'all be like, oh, why you spraying a man on your hump pillow? That's crazy, dog. Nah, man. This is it. Way. I like the scent. Now, I used to spray skin on skin on the pillow, but I ran out until BAM! Until it came today. We want to thank A to the Deuce. I sent him his package. Cost me $31 to send him his package. But they lost the package. I packed it up in a big giant box because that box was heavy what I sent him. And man, I should have just put that bad boy in a little teeny weeny box. But I put it in a USPS box. Everything on it, address on everything. The guy told me, bam, $31. That's right for my man. He's I can do is pay $31 to make sure he get his joint. And he didn't even get it today. It's somewhere in someplace else. What kind of hot mess is that? This is what I used to spray on my bed. But because we know the value of this now, a sheet it shall never see. A pillowcase it shall never see. It ain't seeing jack. But we are going to put it in the cage. And we're going to do that before we end the video tonight. I'm going to show y'all where I'm going to put it. Because we already know where we're going to put it. It's got to be near a particular brand because they kind of worked together a long time ago. Let's get it. Ain't nothing to get. Leather and plum, period. But let's go ahead on this, do the whole Leata Sandeep Parfumeur breakdown. I am so happy to have this. All right. Leata Sandeep Parfumeur. Musky, powdery, leathery, iris, whiskey, woody, warm, spicy, violet, and earthy. All right. Let's see how much these bad boys cost at Lucky Scent. They don't even have it. You can't even find this no more. It ain't there. It ain't there. It ain't on Lucky Scent because you can't find this. So let's go back out and backtrack to the back arrow and see if Max Roma has it. Hot. Oh no, he has hot. He has hot. Something skin on unit. What's the skin unisex thing? Oh, you got to notify them. So they don't have that either. I'm about to say, hey. It says 2 options available. Not because it says 3 options available there. So basically just notify me. You can like it and then notify them. That's it, pretty much. So they don't have that. RG is in the house. RG is in the house. So he doesn't have it. Let's back arrow again. Let's see if somebody on eBay selling it. Because we know Amazon don't have it. The hot bit mess. Nobody has this on eBay so far. I'm still scrolling. Oh no, what? It would be one of the first 2. I don't understand why I'm still scrolling. Because they just don't have it. Just lying. They're lying. Hold on. Wait. Oh, that's L'Artisan Andy Sensuel. Well, I'm about to say. Same bottle though. Deliria. Thank you, bro. I'm a pure cack daddy. Cackalack that without a Cadillac though. I drive Beamers. Jeremy is in the house. Appreciate you. Love the stream. Love that you came through, player. Love that you came through. Love the music, This is a meditation music I made for myself. Because sometimes I need to wind down, man. And I've been listening to other people's meditation music. But I'm like, yo, bam. Do any of your fragrances ever go bad? Not that I know of. I have never picked up one in the morning, Reg, and sprayed it like, damn, this joint smell like fart. So no, not yet. So far, so good after all these years. So far, so good. But the way to avoid that is don't buy anything from Fragrance Net. Don't buy it over there. Don't buy it from there. Don't buy it. That joint probably smell like egg yolk when you get it. Don't mess with perfume net. I'm telling you, man. Fragrance Net, frickety neck, I don't know. All right, so see if Amazon has this. They have hot again, not this. So that's it. No one has this except me because A to the Deuce hooked me up. But I hooked him up too. He gets some good juice too. He gets some really good juice. That Amber Holla at your boy joint. He don't have that. So yeah, but I hope he get his package real soon. Because that was messed up that I said they paid $31 for that package to get to him priority mail and that's ended up someplace else. That's freaking ridiculous, man. Bam! The nose behind his fragrances. The great Boutron Duchefort. Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. Are you kidding me? Let's get at it. I done rolled past the notes. Basically, linear all the way through. From the time you put it on tonight to tomorrow, because it'll still be in your skin. Suede, Irish whiskey, musk, saffron, rose, and the lavender. All right, so we're going to put some on the skin, and then we're going to go ahead on and evaluate. Even though, again, before I knew this was so expensive, I just sprayed it on my pillow. Not no more. Ready? Let's see what this smells like. All right, Shrill's not here, so we can't have her be involved in this. Ready? Bam! Let's see what we got. I got suede. I got Irish. I got whiskey. I got musk. Got saffron. Got rose. And I think I smell a little bit of lavender. All right, yeah, that's what. This is it, baby. Now, I like a good I like a good suede. I like a good joint. And all that time, I'm telling people there's plumbing here. There's no plumbing here. It's Iris. Iris, dum-dum. And I would admit I was wrong. I thought this was plum and leather. But it's not. It's not. It's freaking Iris and suede. Don't matter. I'll let you buy it. The best Iris in the world. Oh man, when you pop this on your neck, when you pop this on your neck, you know what I'm saying? Look, when you pop this on your neck, that's all I gotta say. Next. So me and the toes hanging out, and I said, well, I'm gonna grab a grub. We don't really hang out like that anymore, you know what I mean? Because, something fell on her toes. She blamed it on me, and then all of a sudden we wasn't talking for a while. All right, so anyway. So it was like, all right, cool. But now, we hanging out a little bit, every now and then, whatever. So I said, well, go grab a grub. She said, well, I ain't been there in a while since you dropped something on my toe. And now that we hanging out again, bada bing, bada boom, all right, bet. That's cool. Let's ride the KFP. Let's go up there and get some grub. So then I called C Money, bada bing, bada boom, caps, hats, stuff. Yo, did your boy ever get back to you about the doggone Ambret 20? But not Ambret 20. It's apostrophe 20. What is it? I don't know the name of the joint. What is it, Twinkle Toes? Whatever that joint is, something 20. Oh, Eucalyptus 20. He was like, well, nah, man. I wasn't able to get back in touch with him. So I'm like, well, dag, dog. I mean, he's looking forward to getting that thing, man. I said, well, look, I'm going to have to go up here and get the 110. You know what I mean? Pay 110 for the 30 ounce. 15. I thought about it. It really made no sense. But, see, not no 3 o'clock tonight. So since it doesn't make any sense, really, to pay $7 a mil because it's in this little bottle, I still want to do it. He said, well, I thought you and C-Toes, a.k.a. CTT, I thought you and CTT was going to go half on it. I'm like, oh. So then I looked over at her, and then I looked over at her toe to make sure it was completely healed, and there was no, toenail missing, nothing like that, because of the Killian bottle that fell on her toe about 8 years ago. So anyway, and everything was cool. She's like, I said, you want to do it? She's like, all right, fine, we do it. So then we went out to KFP, went to Lalabo, know what I'm saying? With the Lalabo. Broderick is in the house. Broderick is in the crib. What's up, Brian? And not just fellas, Twinkle Toes is here too. See, Twinkle Toes is here as well. So make sure you address her. Because you just said fellas, and I don't want no chaos to break out on this channel. And then I'm up here at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get you to apologize to Twinkle Toes. Why'd you call her fella? So come on, Broderick. You got 10 seconds to correct yourself because Twinkle Toes is right there. Thank you. All right. I ain't got no time for no stuff. Because, I got to take the heat. I got to take the heat when y'all be messing up. I can't believe that you let him call me Twinkle Toes without admonishing him and making sure that he apologizes. I said, look, I ain't got no time for that. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean? Rick come through, do his thing, and we good. Now we can go ahead on and break bread. We're going to break bread, and we're going to break these juices too. All right, so here we go. So we get up there to the joint, Nordstrom's, to get the Yamin. So I said, well, who going to get the bottle? So he said, I said, all right, well, you get the bottle. I understand. Thank you. You get the bottle. we're going to half the 50 mil up. Because it didn't make any sense. If we half the 50 mil up, it's $250 with tax. There's $125 for 25 mil. Instead of $110 with tax is $115. That's $10. That's a whole nother 15 mil for $10. Pow! Here we go. And I had to put in my replacement bottle. This bottle at one time had Vanilla 44. I did a swap with this young lady. And I ended up getting Vanilla 44. And I think I got Ooh Crop the egg 2017. But I had to pay for that. I had to give her some Guerlains for that. But it was even because, shoot, man, Vanilla 44 is like $345 for 50 mil. So it was definitely worth it. And I still got about I got about 30 mil left, maybe 35 mil left of that. I think I got less than that. How many 5 mils? 5, 10, 15? I actually had more than that because that bottle was like up to here. I don't know. I think I got more than that. I should have at least, out of that 50 mil, I should have 30 mil. Now I'm thinking about it. Anyway, eucalyptus 20. Computer, again, I gotta wait till it regenerate. You know what? No, I'm just gonna use my phone. I ain't got no time for the flapping and flipping. You're on the phone here. They cut my cable back on, but I was ready to just use my phone and use the cable. But unfortunately, I need the cable in my crib to monitor my cameras through my blink. So yeah. All right, so here we go. Let's get online. I got time for that joint. Keep cutting off. For Granica, eucalyptus 20. I'm gonna go type in Lalabo. It's like typing in a whole I mean. Y'all like that meditation music I got playing in the background? This is juice music. Hey! Where's my La Mancha? Is it somebody's bag? I hope not. I know somebody better get to looking in the bag to see if my goddamn La Mancha's in there. Oh, man. I think I left my La Mancha samples in that bag. Twinkle Toes, shall you take a look? Pow! Eucalyptus 20, my friend. Main accords. Woody, amber, aromatic, fresh, spicy, and camphor. We talked about it the other night. Okay. Let's see how much Joma Shop that we done bought it. Let's see how much Joma Shop selling it for. Pop off. Yeah. Spraying on these juices. The honey's low isn't. Baby spelling juices. I know I want to be your friend. Give me the time to spray this on and you will come on over. I want to spray some over while you're under the cover. Yeah, eucalyptus 20 is the bomb. Hey, I want to put something on. I don't need the rhyme when I'm putting these juices on. RaJuR, real deep cool. Let's get it on. Hey. Bars. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Spray it. Big sprayer. The stuff smelling good. Hold on. I gotta get the condensation out the bubble. Hey. Here we go. Good. They're lasting all day long. Hey. Yeah. Oh, as long as I sing this song. Yo, the Labo 20 is not even on what's called. You put in 20. I don't even. Oh, there it is. Eucalyptus 20. Okay. They better not be selling it cheap. Because then we got to get Charles to talk. I don't see it. My music is superb. Bars. All right, let me go get the La Mancha. This eucalyptus is just crazy. I don't know how to explain to you, but I will say, if I had to pay the same price for both of these, whether it's a deacon or whatever, I'm buying skin on skin all day. There ain't no doubt about it. Whether you can get it or not, whether you can't find it unless you go to the moon, I'm still getting it. I'm just gonna get on the doggone plane to the moon. Get past that Van Allen radiation belt. I wonder how they got to the moon and got past the Van Allen radiation belt and the aluminum spacecraft. Anybody think about that? A lot of people saying a lot of silly stuff online today. A lot of these supposed friends of mine saying some craziness, and it just made me crazy. I was going to do a video about that, but I'm not. I'm going to keep it positive and like mind my business. Here we go. How you going to get something past the Van Allen belt? If you even try to get past the Van Allen belt, it'll just blow your neck off. There'll be so much radiation, you'll be wearing eucalyptus. Just some good juice. Recommendation from the Toes and from RaJuR. Buy it. Charles already has it. Smell Hugo Boss Rag Met Must is really good. Where you smell that at? Where'd you smell that at? Because I ain't gonna smell it. Ain't about no Hugo Boss, dog. Only thing I got Hugo Boss is right here. Bam. Hugo Boss. And a couple hoodies. I ain't buying no Hugo Boss, no juice player. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm sure it's good, though. I'm sure it's good, man. If you like it, I know it's good juice. I mean, we got the same taste. I gotta go get the La Mancha. She's saying it's in my bag. Let's go see. Be right back. La Mancha. La Mancha reminds me of another 13. And as I explained it, another RaJuR banger. Number bangers gonna be on this album. Nothing but bangers gonna be on this album. We ain't talking about fake juice bangers. We talking about RaJuR real deep juice. Real deep. Gonna nothing but bangers spraying on my skin. Doing nothing but bangers until I get it in. A little way, hitting up on my neck. And then we got some skin on skin. What we putting on next? A little bit of eucalyptus 20 and think it's really funny that I'm getting all the honeys. Yo, dog, I'm a musical genius. I should have like 4 or 5 Grammys by now. Got me a little matcha 26. In between the sticks. I ain't throwing no bricks. Skippity lickety licks. Gonna spray it on my elbow. Go. Hold on. Break it down. Yeah. The matcha 26. And then we got that another 13. 13 plus 13 is 26. Matcha 26. Smells the same a little bit to me, but I don't know unless I try to spray it on 1 time, 3 times. Don't know. Let's get it. And I'm just saying, it does. It kind of, when I smelled that, the first thing I thought was, this kind of reminds me of another 13. It just really did. I mean, it's a different composition for sure. But I'm like, well, why is it 13? Why is it 26? You know, so I'm like, man, that joint is probably like, yo, bars. So let's look it up on the phone. The matcha 26, woody, fruity, citrus, green, aromatics, powdery, sweet, and earthy, which is not too far. I'll tell you, it's not that far away from another 13. In fact, I'm going to look on this phone and see if somebody say, man, that joint smells like another 14. Oh, I see. The fig and the bitter orange automatically take it out. So the notes are basically fig, cedar, bitter orange, matcha tea, and vetiver. Another 13 ain't particularly like that. I'm going to scroll down and see if anybody agrees with me. Does it smell like another 13? We got 119 votes, but they got that's thumbs up. Thumbs down is 135, so no. Somebody said it smelled like coriander. Not even close. Them nose don't even look right to be coriander. I never heard of capture. Oh, capture 36. Somebody tripping. Trying to make bottles that look like Lalabo. Capture 36. Yeah, 2013 is 26, so another 13, and then we got what you call them 26, matcha 26. But I like matcha 26, man. I'm just saying, when I smelled, I'm like, man, this kind of reminds me of another 13. I don't see anybody else agreeing with me. I'm not gonna go and spray my little bit of another 13 to find out either. But to me, they similar. All right, JW's in the house, Pops is in the house. 2 plus 13 is 15, my friend. 15. I said 2 times 13. I did not say 2 plus 13. Come on, Pops. Come on, Mike. You gonna hit me in the shorts like that, man? Like I don't have no arithmetic. I don't know my mathematics. A slow track right here. All right, this is going to be a little break so I can go and get my 5 mils and pour both of these in my 5 mils. And then, here we go. Slow it down for the ladies. Gonna slow this down for Twinkle Toes. Slow it down, y'all. Sit back and relax. I'll be right back. So far, skin on skin, perfection. Little way, little light in the shorts. And 13 is popping off. Memoir Man. The Green Forest, baby. I like that. Be right back. I gotta get my 5 mil decant. I had the bottle to my skin on skin, but my man sent me the box for the skin on skin too. Feels like skin. Skin on skin, baby. Put that skin on the skin, baby. Leather and iris. 30. Skin on skin. I should sleep like a baby tonight, baby. I should sleep like a baby. That song smooth, ain't it? Real smooth. Don't worry about that. That's that RaJuR sound, baby. Nobody making music like me. Y'all know that. I don't know why y'all ain't. I don't know why I'm not a goddamn $1 million seller. Y'all ain't buying enough albums. Y'all need to get on there and start buying. Mantra, man. Maybe it's the fig and the yeah. I mean, hold on, wait some of that. It must be the fig, man. It must be the. It's got to be the fig, man. This thing is crazy. It's got to be the figgy. Now I got some more, so I'm going to go and get the other little teeny weeny ones they gave me a long time ago. And then I have 5 mil. Be careful. You might mess around and drop it. You know you Mr. Fumble Thumbs. So hold tight. All right, cool. We just use these for, I don't know. I'm gonna clean them out and just use these for, like, when I'm going out. I just put my extra juice in there or something like that. I don't know. Man, you gotta check the green tea and the fig on this joint. Man, shoot. Matcha is fire. I don't know. I don't know. Let me go get some more matcha to put in there in the 5 mil. Put it on my hand. Y'all just don't know about matcha, man. It's smooth, man. Like, this song is real smooth, man. Smooth like a mug. All right, I'm back. I hope y'all are talking amongst yourselves. All right, the Nord 29 is fire too. That joy got fig too. Yeah, I got the Nord 29 oil. I ain't feeling it like that. Here's another 13. Now I forgot all about these bottles they give you. They didn't offer these today at WhatCom. And these are, see, and they'll tell you, I'll remind you of Lush, right? It says fresh 12 months after first spray, right? So we got a brand new fresh bottle today when we got ours. So, and you can tell the fresh bottle is like real dark. You know what I mean? The bottle that we used for the tester, the juice was light. But it's almost like Lush and Gorilla Perfumes. They'll put a date on it saying, this is when this joint ain't gonna be popping off. You know what I mean? But there's another 13. Look at this bottle. How much is this? 5 mil. And I ain't even paid for this. I don't even know where I even got that from. North 29. Santal. Oh, I know what these are. I bought the set. I bought the set, and you got all 4 of these in a set. I forgot how much I paid for it. It was like 20 mil. So I got matcha in here, and since I do have matcha in here, I'm not gonna oh no, I sprayed matcha out. Ain't none of that joint. I tore this joint up. Wonder if I can take the top off. Can I get the top off? They should allow you to at least take the top off this joint. Dang. I mean, not that it mattered. I got my 5 mil, but I'd rather put it right back in here. How you take the top off this? Charles, no. 5 mil, man. There's got to be a way. It's probably some kind of thing on the inside you got to pull out, which will probably release the, oh, I got it. Almost. I got that off. I got it. How you doing? All righty. Just had to get a little muscle on it. And though I must admit I don't have a lot of muscle, I have enough muscle to get that open. But down to waste a 5 ml bottle, but that's cool. Here we go. Which wasn't quite 5 ml, but it is what it is. Put that in there. Snap it on. Screw it. Oh no! Take enough city and screw it down. Oh no! You know what is it? Top on there. There you go. Make sure it's spray. Just a little bit. There you go. I gotta put. Here we go. I'll go with matcha over the fig nor all day. To me, there's no comparison. I'm sure they're different, but I'm Putin, Hilarious. Are you saying you're Putin because you saw that video that I got him to start walking away and I dropped a fart? Is that what you're talking about? Are you trying to just insinuate that you... Because Cheryl heard it. Cheryl looked at the video and I got it from in here and I went to get some. I was like, brr. She's like, did you that fart? Yes, I did. I ain't got no shit. I wasn't supposed to hold it in. Talking about, man, I'm farting. You lucky I'm lucky I ain't farting right now. I'll fart right now. I'll fart right goddamn now in front of all y'all. Know what I'm saying? Mac and cheese for Thanksgiving just splattered out the butt of us. Hilarious. Oh, Sam. It was a lot of leftover. He said it was a lot of leftover over. Oh, snap. Hey, man. Sometimes. Speaking of mac and cheese, see, she done disappeared. We ain't heard nothing from Twinkle Toes in quite some time. Since my man said, hello, fellas, and then he had to apologize. But when it comes to mac and cheese, her. She's a cheese queen. She likes herself some cheese. Hold on, I'm looking up something real quick. Oh man, matcha's good, man. Maybe I can cut a deal with somebody and we go half on matcha. I gotta give me some good white bottles. Like, this is cool. She said, yes, she do. Yeah, she like herself some cheese. Give me a nice clear bottle for the next split I do with somebody with matcha. Because matcha, I don't care what it is, good. Man, I'm just so thankful I'm in the fragrance game, man. Because I'm telling you, if I wasn't in the fragrance game, I have a lot more equipment like I used to have. Bruh, every bit of music you ever hear on my channel, and I'm back here in the labo, I made, brother. But if you want to hear more of my music, go to SoundCloud. All 10 of my albums are on SoundCloud. Just go to SoundCloud, sign up, don't cost you anything, and then type in RaJuR realdeepkool. And you can listen to all 10 of my albums. They're right there. And if you like, you can buy a song or two, I think. Not sure if I set that up to monetize all the albums. I think I did. You can buy a song, you can buy albums, so check me out. This is all my new music for my new album. RaJuR. Hit it. RaJuR. 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 Real deep. Real deep at that dip cool. Get it. And tell your friends about my music too. Ain't nothing like my music. Not like RaJuR realdeepkool music. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your friends, don't download it, get it, go get it. Apple, pick it up. Spotify, go pick some up. And Amazon, go picking it up. If you like to, get it, just picking it up. And let's get it. Chip, Boris, hump, beef, sauce. Go to SoundCloud. Hit that right there, RaJuR. Hit it right there, RaJuR. SoundCloud, all my songs, all my albums and all my music and all my albums and all my music and all my albums and all my music on SoundCloud. Holla at your boy. RaJuR realdeepkool. Cheer. Grammy member, bro. Grammy member. I said Grammy. Grammy member. I said Grammy. Work with Pink. LL Cool J. Boys and Men. Holla at your boy. Play with Erykah Badu. Oh, what? See, a lot of people didn't know that. Because I don't be talking about that. I be talking about these juices. They lucky they played with me. Force. All right. So I got to promote my music, man, because a lot of people ain't buying my music. Like I said, I think a lot of people think I'm going to get rich and become arrogant. I'm already arrogant now. It don't matter if I become a millionaire. I'm still going to be the same old dude. Stop playing. PA, baby. P-A. P-A. Straight from North Philly, player. I ain't in North Philly now, but I'm from North Philly. PA. Holla at your boy. All right? Actually, just tell you a story. This joint is fire too. I think I have some words for this. The reason I got into the fragrance game is to promote my music. Simple as that. Now y'all know the secret. I would have never even talked about fragrances if I wasn't trying to promote my music, get people to buy my music. Yes, I did it. So make me go get the guitar. Go get it, Rod. Let me get it. Go get it. Let me get it. Just in case you need some proof. I wish I got a lot of hearts from all them other people, man. Thank y'all. And y'all new to the channel. Come on, make sure y'all come back. I have fun over this joint. Let's get it. This album gonna be fire. This album gonna be fire, JW and Daisy Blue and J Brown V. Your name is now JBV, player. I like to abbreviate people's names. Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you. Oh man, I got some new people to the channel. Oh, thank y'all, man. Man, y'all know that's from my heart. I don't care about fragrances, but when y'all like my music, man, that's where my heart is. I appreciate y'all, man. I thank the heaven for y'all, man. I really do. Y'all really inspired me to really want to get this album done now. I gotta get the album done now. Album gotta get done now. Appreciate you. Bring a little bass. All right, enough of the bass. I appreciate you. Really appreciate you. Oh, you Bill Cosby. I got somebody else that showed up. Nah, man, Mr. What Is 83. But make sure you down with the channel. Because when I talk about music, mainly fragrances, we do fashion. I do everything over here. Music, fashion, bada bing, bada boom. Bill Cosby, though. Bill Cosby don't live too far from here. You feel me? Mr. What It Is in the house. Hey, man, y'all starting to make me like want to do more channels. The stream is lit. Thank you, bro. That's how we do, man. We keep it lit, player. We keep it lit with the RaJuR music. We talk about these crazy fragrances that you just can't find anywhere. We call them niche fragrances. We talk about these niche fragrances. We might just start talking about some junk. Last night, we was talking about weed till 3 o'clock in the morning. I ain't gonna front, yo. I ain't gonna front. I got more music. Hold on. Yeah, shoot, man. We was up to 3 o'clock in the morning last night talking about weed. We were talking about everything. Look at the video from last night. Check out all my videos. Well, you're not going to be able to check out all my videos. I have over 4,000 videos on YouTube. The people still don't know about me. 4,000 videos on YouTube. I can't play Tower Power, man, because all I can play is my music. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm down with Tower Power, baby. What is hip? What is hip? What is hip? What is hip? Tell me what is hip? Do you know what it is? Baby, tell me. What is hip? What is really hip? I should do a remix. I can do a remix. I can do a remix of a Tower Power song if you want me to. What song you want me to do? Want me to do a remix? Let me know, man. I can do a remix. Thank you, JW. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, it's all about the music with me. Y'all know, man. Y'all know. Y'all know it's about the music. Yo, Big Loss is in the house. 6684 in the house. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him, player. Yeah, man. Yes, you know, but I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. The last couple, months, man, I've been getting so many new people coming to the channel, checking it out. Because, you know, we ain't here just trying to sell some fragrances, get you to buy fragrances, stuff like that. Man, we here just keeping it real, man, talking stuff, yo. Hi. Mushroom is in the house. Mushroom, how is your boy? From Inverness, Scotland. All right, what's up, man? Hey, yo, what time is it in Scotland right now? I said Scotland. This freaking guy can't spell or pronounce words. What time is it in Scotland? You know what I mean? That's crazy. I was in the Navy, man. I went to a couple of places. I never went to Scotland. Really? 4 a.m.? Damn. Yo, that's crazy. What you doing up? You gotta go to work? Why you up so early? Cause that's early, dog. Oh man. I used to get up that early and go to work. Okay. Where's 11 p.m. at? Oh yeah, that's here. Look, well, you know, Canada and East Coast same time, you know what I mean? Oh yeah? Snow plowing? Damn. It's about to get hot here, man. It's about to get hot, like in Philly, PA. They think it's gonna be like 60 degrees, and like I think by Thursday it's gonna be like 80 degrees. Man, that's bananas, yo. That's bananas. It's gonna be wintertime, about to be 80 degrees, but it is what it is. Dang, man. We don't really get snow like we used to. We got a little snow. Damn. Yo, Room, you got me ready to turn on the freaking heat in this joint, man. You just said -3. That's crazy. I like that name though, man. Mushroom the Weirdo. I like that, bro. It take a lot of balls to call yourself that. You know what I mean? And please don't be a woman, because I'm really gonna be messed up. It was -28 the other night. Shoot, what part of Canada you in? That is crazy. Right, JW? That's bananas. Yo, -28. What's that, like Winnipeg or something like that? Ottawa? Oh, gosh. Man, shoot, that's crazy. That's almost like Alaska type weather, though. Ain't like Alaska like that? Nah, man. Oh, man, no breaks, brother. Hey, bro, look, man. I feel you, player. I want to make sure, man, because, you know, a lot of people name themselves, you know. Again, they come to the channel, man. People got different names and stuff like that. I want to make sure I don't insult anybody whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, no doubt, Room. Right now. I like that name, though. Mushroom the Weirdo. I like that. And I picked that up. I need to be, like, scripted like that, man. I should be, like I do, like RaJuR. If you look at my name, it's capital R, little A, capital U. No, I'm sorry. Capital R, little A, capital J, little U, capital R. That's crazy. But yeah, thank y'all for coming through, man. Dang, man, I feel so cool, dog. Sail to Edinburgh, Scotland. Shit. That's a long doggone sailing, baby. Put some more music on, man, since y'all liking the tracks. Let y'all hear something from back in the day. This is an old album right here. This album's like old as the hills. Daisy, you cool too. We all cool, because that's what we do. But it sounds more like you cold. He said cool. Yo, it's like you cold at that joint. That's yo. This album right here, this is my I think this is the Obvious album. I got an album called Obvious. I think this is the Obvious album right here. So check that out. Again, go to SoundCloud, or you can just Google me. Really, you can just Google RaJuR Holloman, and you'll see me on Google. I'm all over the place, man. I'm Google everywhere. But nevertheless, yo, that's bananas. That's bananas. So how long you been living up there? You been living there like, did you like move from someplace to there? Or were you born there? Making me feel some kind of way. Yo, bro, can I get a shadow? I'm trying to be a content creator. Oh, no doubt. No doubt, Jess. I got you, player. Let me turn this down. No, I think this is the official album right here. When it's -40, then it's, wow, that is, how do you like, yo, like, how do you, like, wake up and want to be motivated to go somewhere when it's -40, -50? Like, if I wake up, it's -40, I'm going right back to bed with 15 blankets, some polar bear socks, and 23 turtlenecks. That is crazy. But I tell you what, right. That sounds cool. Snowball fight, y'all. Yeah. We ain't have a snowball fight in years. We haven't had that much snow in PA in years to even have a snowball fight. We can't even smell snowball. There ain't been no snow. Usually I rinse my face and water sometimes. Yeah? You gotta do what you gotta do, player. You gotta do what you gotta do. Now, I'm gonna read back what you said earlier. Now, what you mean, can I get a shadow? I'm trying to be a good content creator. What you mean by a, cause I don't know all the lingo, cause, man, I'm an old head, man. I'm old like a mug. Shadow? Only shadow I know is the shadow at my feet right now in the studio. So what you mean by shadow? Shout out to Tulane University. Shout out Tulane. And I put a TU, dog. TU. Yo, y'all doing anything in football? Dear? Y'all do football? I mean, what y'all best at? Football or what y'all the best at? Football or basketball or baseball? What's Tulane? I mean, of course I heard about Tulane. But I thought Tulane was really good in football, I think, right? No, we mostly sold. Really? Get out of here. Hockey. Now look. Here's what's called my album. I think it's the obvious album. Anyway, yo, I grew up on hockey. I'm down with hockey. In fact, I was talking about hockey with somebody on the phone last night. And it was like, how do hockey players get the freaking fight? Whereas you can't fight in the NBA. You can't fight baseball. I mean, you can, right? And I know how it is, right? I'm trying to do soccer. Get out of here, Jay. You are? Jay will want to play soccer. All right, well, as long as it ain't hockey, because hockey is cold. But yeah, I knew all the Flyers. Like, Philly got Flyers. So I knew Bernie Parent. Of course, Bobby Clark. Rick McLeish. I mean, but I'm old. I know I'm older than y'all. But yeah, I'm cool with hockey too. My mother and father my mother and father was from the country. Man, they love some hockey, man. That's how I came up on hockey too. Country hockey. He said Jack on said country hockey players are crazy. Really? It's like that? I can't see country playing hockey because it's cold. I mean, it's warm in the country. What y'all play with? Baseball bats? Like, how do you play hockey in the country? You know what I mean? Like, what part of the country you play hockey? Because it's crazy when they start fighting. You know what got me too? What got me too, y'all? Was like, say for instance, there was a game like yesterday. And two guys got into a fight, maybe towards the end or maybe somewhere towards the end of the game, right? And then they play again, maybe not tomorrow, but say they play again 5 days now. Soon as they get on the ice, they just throw their gloves off and start fighting. Like, dog, that was 5 days ago. And they still be fighting, man. That is crazy. That's crazy. Just make a rink. Is that right? Oh, you got some good man. Man, check the music out. Check out all my music. Yeah, I hope you like it. And then tell some other people about it. You know what I mean? Because I can't make any money off music for real. But I just like letting people hear my music. I like creating music. And I'm working on a new album. So I look forward to that. All right? Now let me pick up from that. You see. Fighting stuck around because it was seen as a self-regulate physical play. But modern hockey is slowly moving away from that. The game is strictly about speed. Yeah, man. Well, you know what? I tell you who never really got into many fights. Wayne Gretzky didn't get into a lot of fights. Who else was a superstar? Of course, Wayne Gretzky. But Wayne, man, you hit Wayne Gretzky, man, that whole squad was going to break your jaw 4 times. You couldn't even touch Wayne Gretzky. You know what I'm saying, Max? You ain't messing with Wayne Gretzky. I do know that. If you want, I can explain specific rules about fighting penalties or why fans are divided on whether to stay. I mean, I do understand personally. But I think what the difference is that, as you all know, like I grew up on it, so I know a little bit about it, that the severity of the fight is what you're talking about, right? So the referees sit around basically until you go to the ground or to the ice, and then they break it up, right? That's typically what I saw growing up as a child watching hockey all the time, right? And then you get your penalty. So it might be a 15-minute penalty, whatever the penalty is, and now that team getting an advantage for 15 minutes. I got that. But I'm just trying to say, how can you just like, you fought 5 games ago, and now all of a sudden you back again fighting. As soon as you come out on the ice, bam, you just straight bam, start fighting. That's crazy. Okay, who we got here? Do you know how to twerk? Bankhead, that's ATL, right? You have such a good vibe, man. I guess I got a good vibe. I just like having fun. I like talking. I like talking about my music. I like talking about fragrances. But I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. But then we have some person come on here talking about, do I know how to twerk? Now, really? But see, I wouldn't necessarily ignore that. In fact, I was like, okay, cool, let me just get rid of that. But I ain't paying no attention to that, man. We keep it popping. Talking about make it bounce, make it bounce. What's going on, Lulu? Hey, yo, what? Yeah, I don't know what's up with Bankhead or Buckethead. Talking about make it bounce. Do you know how to twerk? You crazy, cuz. You crazy. But yes, I understand. I really do. I mean, I know you know a little bit more than me, but just because I don't look at it like I used to, Max, I mean, don't look at it like I used to. I mean, look, if something ain't on, you know what I mean, if something popping, you know, I might look at a game, you know what I mean? Because I understand the game. I understand the penalty. I understand offsides. I understand icing. I understand all that, bro. Like I said, my mom and dad used to stay hockey. In fact, I have a little sister, well, she ain't little no more, and we used to get like, not a puck, we might get like a ball or something like that, and we'll set up a net in the basement, and we just have a broomstick. And man, I used to try to tear her face up with the ball, man. And bam, bam. And then check it out, another story. I got a story, y'all. I got a lot of stories. I experienced a lot in my life. So when I went to high school, I tried out for hockey, right? So they said, what position you want to play? I said, well, you know, I'm not that fast or anything, so I don't want to play forward or nothing like that. I said, I want to be a goaltender, right? All right, cool. So I'm be a goaltender. All right, that's what's up. We chilling, right? So I put on the mask and everything, you know. I got the pads on the knees, I got the joints, I'm good to go. Man, this dude shot the puck and hit the mask. Pat-ow! I'm like, I think I'm going to play basketball. Okay? Have a nice day. I'm outie. Yo, dude hit me with that puck in the mask. And that mask here was so thick. And they like the mask now, man. I don't know what kind of mask they're wearing now. But man, that puck hit my mask, bro. And ladies, I was like, I'm out. I'm going to play basketball. I ain't playing no freaking hockey. Them pucks hurt, yo. Them pucks hurt like a mug. Let me get my black. Where you going, Chevy? Oh, yeah, you're right. You got Chevy GMC, bro. You ain't allowed up in this joint if you got a BMW player. Want some Chevy GMC. He said, get my black eye out of here. You're hilarious. Thanks for stopping by, though, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. We just having fun, player. Know what I mean? A little bit of music. Talk about exotic fragrances. Know what I mean? Have some fun. You know, let's crack up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, ain't gonna front. We was up to 3 o'clock in the morning last night. talking about fragrances and everything, man. It ain't happening tonight. I'm going to get my black off this. I'm gonna take y'all back in my room, let y'all see my fragrance collection. Cause I got some new fragrances. I'm gonna put these in the fragrance. That's how I started last night. Cause I was just moving fragrances around in my collection, in my I call it the cages. And then all of a sudden, man, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. And then check it out. I'm gonna turn this down. Don't forget to buy my music. You can buy my music anywhere. But if you want to hear all my music, go to SoundCloud, type in RaJuR. You can download some music. If you don't want to buy it, you can listen to it every day. Most people just go to SoundCloud, listen to my music every day. They just listen to it. They don't buy it. I don't mind. Well, you ain't got to buy it, man. Just listen to it and tell me how you feel. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. We get ready to go back in the back. So yeah. So it was like, it's like 12 o'clock, right? I'm like, all right, cool. So we really talking. I mean, like we vibing right now, right? We ain't freaking talking. You know, it's kicking it. We wasn't nothing too heavy. We're still talking about fragrances. So I'm back in the studio. I'm shutting the studio down. So we just talking about fragrances, man. We, and cracking jokes and whatever we was doing. But it was like 12 o'clock. Then I was like, yo, man, I'm ready to bounce, man. I'm ready to go to bed, but I ain't had to work today, so I really didn't care too much, but I really did want to go get into bed. So, and I was in the bedroom, so I could have just gotten to bed. He's like, then all of a sudden, like, we started talking about something else. Next thing you know, it was like 1 o'clock. I think it was like 1 o'clock. Like JW was here. I think they still here. Oh, yeah, you thought fragrances like a mug. I'm going to take you back to where I keep my fragrances at so y'all can see what it looked like back there. Can you show me your favorite bottles, please, again? I don't have any favorite bottles, DB. I'm going to call you Day Blue, all right? I don't have any really, I don't really have any favorite, I have so much stuff. Like, just between these two, I really like this fragrance, Eucalyptus 20, but I like Skin on Skin just as much. I like this too, but it's just a light wear. I wore that today. So that's what it is. T-Bone 44004. Well, at least you start off right, because at least you got 3 4s. And I know what 3 4s mean. And we ain't talking about Jay-Z 3 4s. We talking about 444. We know what 444 is. 444 is a heavenly number. I ain't got to even tell you anything else, right? Just the fact that I told you that. Do I have to say anything else, Bone? I really don't, do I? Exactly. All right, so let me grab all this stuff. I'm going to take the camera and put it back in the back. All right? And then I'm going to come back and straighten up back here in the studio. Since y'all never saw the studio before, this is my studio. This is my recording studio. All right? I've had a couple studios, but this is my studio now. This is my iteration of my studio now. So got keyboard, we got the vocal booth. We're going to cut some vocals and stuff like that. So this is my studio. But let me take all this stuff back to the room, and I'll be right back. All right? I believe that his name ain't Jesus. I'll tell you that right now. I can tell you that much now. So I would like to educate you on the true names of the heavenly, but we're not going to go there. But, everybody had their beliefs and what they believe. And, we're not here to really castigate anybody or even try to get to the point that we're going to have a debate about, about the heavenly. I don't think that's debatable. I think everybody has to know for themselves. You have to know for yourselves exactly what it is that you believe and how you're going to live your life. But I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of crooked pastors out there, my friend, who said the exact thing you said right there. Do you believe that Jesus died for your sins? God raised them and saved your soul. And then they at the strip clubs later on. You can't do that, bro. You just can't do that. There's a lot of fakers out here. There's a lot of fronters out here. There's a lot of people who play like they're religious and wearing all this stuff, man. They garbage, dog. So that's why I don't have, I know where I stand. I know where I stand in my faith. But look, I will never step back in a church ever again in my life. I guess you heard about Jamal. Mr. got the secretary pregnant, his wife going to a gala with a nude dress on. That's Jamal in Atlanta. You think he believed that Jesus died on the cross for his man? Don't do it. Don't even get into that game. That's not a good place to be. All right? There's too many phonies out here, and we know what's up with them. We know exactly what's up with them. And they're going to get they just do. But I don't want to do that here because I think everybody knows what the deal is. Or they don't want to know, or they do know. But you got to make the decision for yourself. I'm not an angel by far. You know what I mean? But my mother raised me well. But I just think that, I was in the church. I got out the church. Now I'm back. You haven't heard a cuss word out of my mouth, have you? Not one, have you? All right, y'all, I'm back. Hey, y'all hung around? Man, I said when I get back, it's only going to be like one person there. But y'all still here, man. I appreciate y'all dedication. I appreciate y'all hard work, your wherewithal to wait for my crazy behind to get back here. So this is my fragrance collection. And so aside from being, a musician and all that stuff, I'm also a fragrance collector. So there's like, if you really get into it, there's two definitions of people that talk about fragrances on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, all that stuff. Those are the people who are just trying to, just trying to make a little money, because you can make some good money by talking about fragrances. You can get free bottles, you can get free scents from companies and all that stuff just by talking about videos. I call them people sellouts, okay? And not all of them, because a lot of us who talk about fragrances are not looking to have free bottles. We're talking about fragrance because we just like the fragrance. I mean, you go smell something, you go into a store, you like the fragrance. But the difference between my channel and other channels like my channel, which we call them niche fragrance channels. Like most of these bottles you probably never saw in your life, because you're not going to find them in Macy's, you're not going to be in TJ Maxx, you're not going to be in Ross, where you walk in to see a Ross, case full of fragrances. You're not going to find these there. And if you do, it was definitely a mistake. And if you do know what it is that you found in there that might happen to be in here, then you better grab it. But you also better notice what you're getting. So in a particular sphere, I said sphere, when you're in this position right here where you're collecting fragrances, you not only buying because you like them, but you're also collecting too. It's like a paint collector, or what they call art collector. He might see a piece of art, he's like, I really don't like it, but I'm gonna collect it because it might become collectible, or it may be special to him. You know, it might be an art guy who got a stick figure for a picture, right? Man, I love that stick figure. But I mean, it's a stick figure. Now, me being an artist, I can draw as well. Like, I know how to draw since I was like 8 years old. I know how to draw. I went to art school. But if I drew a stick figure, y'all don't have to like that stick figure. As long as I like the stick figure. Or if I decide I want to buy this stick figure from this famous art museum or wherever they have art deal or whatever for $1 million, if I like that stick figure for $1 million, I'm going to pay $1 million for a stick figure. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to fragrances, a lot of people buy expensive fragrances because they just want to be able to say they have an expensive fragrance. Whereas you have somebody to spend a lot of money on the fragrance, $600, something like that, because they really do like the fragrance. And so there's different levels to everything. But that can like go to anything. That can go to cars. That can go to anything, you know, materialistic, clothes. I like sneakers. I like clothes. I like fashion. I do fashion because I do a little acting. I do a little modeling and stuff like that. So I'm definitely in this fashion. You know what I mean? I wear a lot of nice fashion stuff. I spend a lot of money on clothes. But it's only because it's kind of part of my business, like music. I mean, being a musician, I can't go out looking like a bum and expect somebody to like, yo, all right, let's hire this guy to play. I'm looking like a bum. But not only that, I can't go out looking like a bum and smelling good. This guy wearing a $300 fragrance, but he don't know how to dress. So now you got to have a culmination of all that. So if you like my music, I'm going to make sure you like the way I dress. You're going to like my fit. And then not only that, you're going to say, dang, dog, and you smell good. Triple header. The dude can play some music, he can play guitar, he can play bass, play drums, all this stuff. Not only that, he can dress. He wears some nice clothes. He wears some Robert Graham today, some Christian Louboutin shoes, got some belts, all this stuff, whatever it is. And he also has some nice fragrances. So that's triple dipple. But you don't have to be a recording artist. You don't have to be a Grammy member. You can just do that just on regular. You can do that on regular. I think it comes to the point that people look at that like, are you materialistic? And I'm saying just for me, I'm talking about maybe you. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll go and you go buy something and then your girl or your homie or somebody else come up and be like, yo, damn, dog, you know, I see you bought some Yamins on the Holler at Your Boys. Yeah, man, I really like them, dog. How much them Jones? Man, them Jones are like $1,500. You know, just like these Nikes. Everybody buying these high-end Nikes. Well, not only are they good sneaks, but you can't wear them because they're collectible. So some people buy the Nikes because they're collectible. They got good colorways and stuff like that. Then some people buy them joints and they wearing them dips. They right in the street. But when they take them off, they do like me. You wipe them down. You know what I mean? You put them back in a bag or you put them in your yeah, I mean, and you store them and make sure they, you know, they keep keeping. So this thing that we do, you know, as far as fragrances and stuff like that, again, just narrowing it down to what Miss D just said, it really don't matter what you like. It's not about what you like. I have fragrances in here I don't necessarily like, but there's a time and place for anything. How about that? There's a time and place for anything. There's a time and place for what you wear, except for if you are Pastor Jamal's wife. Yeah. So anyway, there's a time and place for everything. Everything is respectfully done, though, right? And fragrances, you don't have to worry about being respectfully done. Some fragrances are loud, right? Some fragrances are really loud. Oh, snap, man, they don't smell like a hurricane. There's some fragrances are laid back, like this one I just bought. This is a laid back fragrance. It's called Luwewe One Man. Has cardamom in it and whatever, and blase blip and blah blah blue. But when I put it on, I realized this fragrance, even though I really thought it'd be a little louder than what it is, just a little bit more louder, sometimes you would need to wear something soft. So just to try to educate you about fragrances, buy a decent fragrance. Go to different fragrance channels, but really come to my channel. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Because even though we might not agree, I might say, well, buy Tonka Vanille. That's a nice fragrances. By Nikolai. It's like, this one discontinued, but they somewhere around maybe $250 a bottle, maybe even $300 a bottle. I think there's like $250 on a regular. 100 mil, right? You really don't need 100 mil when you got a lot of stuff, but if it's a good deal like I got on that, then I got 100 mil. But then what you do is, if you're going out on a date, that's kind of loud. You don't want to go out on a date, or you don't want to go out and meet somebody for the first time. It might not be a date. You're just going out to hang out with somebody. You don't want to go somewhere smelling up the whole goddamn place. And now, even though you think that fragrance is like, yo, I'm fire. Whoa! Bam! Ooh wee! And you popping off and you hitting it. But then when you get to where you're going, everybody wants you to just get the heck out the way. Who is that? Not everybody gonna like your fragrance. And that's why when you're looking at true fragrance channels like mine and other guys that I came up with, we're not really trying to convince you to buy a fragrance that we like. We're just telling you that we like it. Now, if you respect the way we do what we do, like I did today when I was about to take this back. But then I looked at this brother, a young man that I grew up with a long time ago. Not grew up, but in the fragrance game. Grew up in the fragrance game. His name is Sebastian Jera. I forgot the name of his channel. I said, well, let me see one more time. I think I remember him talking about it before. I said, let me look at it one more time, what he think about it. I respected him that much. I could have took this back and got something else. You're not supposed to. You usually can't take perfumes back, not high-end perfumes. This is $200 bottle of perfume, which this is low end as far as price. Because there are fragrances you can buy and you get half of this for $200, and you might go half of this $50, and it's $280. Like this one. This is me and a friend got this. We shared this. So I got half, she got half. It's a 50 mil. This is 100 mil. So if this was a 50 mil, it'll be up to there, right? This, because it's a different juice. It's not a different quality. It's just a more intricate juice. This 50 mil costs $240. This is 100 mil, double that. This is $200. So would you automatically think, well, this one must smell better than that? Nope. Price has nothing to do with it. It's your nose. It's the quality of the material that they use to make these fragrances. Like when you're buying cheap Rihanna and all that stuff, not all of them, I guess, I'm speculating, but a lot of them made through chemical processes. So this has a fig and it has leather in it. Well, I can't see no fig. I can't see no leather. You can. They take an actual fig and they put it in a big processor and they add some essential oils to that fig and they crush it better till it's this. That's a fig. If you're buying designer fragrances per se, because there's some people got designer fragrances, and they're really good fragrances, like Tom Ford, Terry Mugler, but it's different with that. But not all designer fragrances are not good. I know what designer fragrances I won't buy. You know what I mean? There's some designer fragrances I will buy. But for the most part, I buy niche fragrances. This is Skin on Skin by L'Artisan des Parfumeurs. That ends our conversation for most of you. Right? It's a wrap. And I might wear this. This is my second time having this. I ran out of it. A friend of mine just happened to have it, and we traded fragrances, so I ended up getting this again. I was taking this fragrance and spraying on my bed. When I bought this fragrance maybe 5 years ago, it was like $75. I can't remember where I got it from. This fragrance right now, is somewhere around $300 to $350 for this bottle. I bought it for $75 a long time ago, but they don't make this anymore. It's a rare fragrance. If you find it, it's going to be rare. You can't go in any store and find this. You can't even go to they have to send Des Parfumeurs store in New York and find this. They probably don't even have it. This is a rare joint. And there's a lot of fragrances out there like that I used to have, Guerlain, all that stuff. I sold those fragrances. I bought them for $275 for a 75 ml bottle. That's what they had, 75 ml. If I buy that same fragrance now, they don't have it in the store. they did a different formulation with a different bottle, but that doesn't count. That's only $300. If I try to buy the fragrance that I used to have, that fragrance cost me $575. I paid $275. They stopped making it in this particular bottle, and then you have different versions. Like the young man who sold me this, there's different versions of different fragrances. One might be like a car. One might be like a 1970 Corvette. Anybody want a 70 Corvette if it's in good condition? Especially if it's brand new, right? But then you might have a 2025 Vet. But what's better? Yeah, of course, the old Vet is better. It looks like it's a prehistoric dinosaur, but that's better. Bam. That's it. This company still makes some good fragrances, but they don't make this anymore. So that's another part of collecting. It's not always a part of something smells great, so you're willing to pay this or pay that to have it. You will hope it is both. You hope that it's great. You might spray it every now and then, because it ain't going to just build back up when you're in there. You see what I'm saying? And then, bam, bam, you keep it. And it continues, even if it gets low in volume, you still worth more money than you'll buy if you bought something else. So there's a couple approaches to being a niche fragrance collector. You have the guys out here seeing panty drops and all this stuff. They're just trying to make money. They probably didn't have anything to do. They probably don't even work for a living. A lot of them trying to act like they something they not. And they figured the easiest thing you can do, I'm talking whether you're a man or a woman, the easiest thing you can do is walk into a store, buy a fragrance, and if you have enough friends, maybe you got a lot of friends on Facebook, we got a lot of friends on, for whatever reason that is, not by fragrances, you just have a lot of friends in general. And then you got a lot of friends. I got 5,000 friends on Facebook, but I can't get one of them to buy a goddamn song. So it don't mean anything. It's more for women and for guys who really try to sell out. That means they exaggerate what they do. They say more than they need to say. They're not honest half the time. And then the guys, you see all these subscribers, because a lot of them is just lies. You know what I mean? And they know people like to hear lies. Sometimes people like to hear lies. And some people pay for lies. I know a lot of you here are smart enough not to pay for lies. You're not going to tell you, somebody going to tell you that the sky is blue, and you're not paying for a freaking rainy sky. So you don't like rainy skies, so you're going to pay for the sky that's blue. But then later on, it rains. You bought it when it was blue, right? You should have paid less for the rainy sky that was already there. You could pay $50 for the rainy sky, but you decided, I'm going to pay more for the blue sky. I'm going to pay $500 for the blue sky. But then an hour later, it rained. I got the same sky you got, but I paid $50 and you paid $400. And I ain't going to front. I ain't been drinking tonight. Well, I had one little glass of wine, but not more than I drank the whole bottle last night. And I just came up with that analogy just then because it made sense to me. That just came to my mind. I think it's a heavenly thing. I think the heavenly be putting words in my mouth and be like, well, try this. I don't know. I'm just saying. That analogy really kind of meant what I said, and I didn't practice that analogy. I just made that up just right then. You can get somebody to buy a blue sky, you can buy a rainy sky, and then I'll buy the rainy sky for $50. And you pay $400 for the blue sky, and then your blue sky is now raining, and then you're going to pay $400 for your rainy sky, pay $50 for the same sky you got right now. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let me get back to Jacob. Raj, what 3 frags could do the job day and night? In other words, what would be 3 signature scents? And again, I can't tell you that. I have no idea, bro. Because I don't know what you like. When I bring people over here, the first thing I do, I just had a young lady over here last week, and she needed to come and get her packages because I'm bringing her into the game like I bring a lot of people into the game, right? I introduce people to this, and then I just don't leave them for their own devices. I keep trying to get advice from them, and then sometimes they come back like telling me some stuff. I'm like, Okay, not that you learning, but I'm learning from you too. So having 3 signature scents, you had to say what would be my 3 signature scents. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I have over 400 bottles of fragrance. I've had another maybe 200 that I've sold. And I got a whole bunch of samples over here of stuff that either I sprayed and I forgot what it smelled like. Now I reintroduce myself. I can't. I can't lie to you. Now, if you want to get somebody on the Frag Illuminati, and telling you, okay, out of 500 fragrances they got, they can actually pick out 3, that's crap. That's bull crap. That don't make any sense. That's crazy. It's like, I'm a BMW guy. I've been leasing BMWs since 2012. I've had 7 BMWs, 6 leases, 1 I wasn't on lease. And you can ask me what 3 Beamers I like best. I can tell you that. Okay, I like this Beamer because that joint was quick. I like that one because, it had diesel. And I like the one I got now because it's an M and that joint is fire. I can say that. When you got 400 friggin' bottles of stuff and you've smelled probably another 50 that you like, but you haven't bought them yet because you don't have the money unless you're rich like my friend. She got so much money, she can buy anything she wants. But it's impossible. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it because this might be a particular mood. It's also like moods. When you wake up in the morning, shoot, I might like this one morning I wake up, but I might not like it another morning. I don't know. They are the Frag Illuminati, Smell Illuminati, freaking bums. They bums, man. Bangers and beast mode and panty droppers, all that bull crap. What they're doing is they're just taking advantage of young people just getting into the game and then making them buy something they can't afford, or you got to buy a Venice. Yeah. Now, in fact, I had a client that told me, once I told her I did this, she was like, oh yeah, my son's into fragrances. I'm like, is he really? She was like, well, not into it like that, but kind of like, he likes nice fragrances. I said, so what fragrance does he have? Well, he has Bond and he has Creed. Once she said Creed, I was out the game. And I told her that. But she was a client. They didn't give me a tip after I told them that their son was wasted $425 to smell like everybody else in the county. Because they're rich people. They got a lovely house. The house had to be at least $2 million for the house. But when I told them their son wasted $425 on freaking a Venice, they did not give me a tip. But I'm going to say what I want to say. I was telling my friend today, my channel is not monetized. I want to let y'all know that. I said something about somebody or whatever for YouTube 3-4 years ago. This channel is not monetized. I get not one dime from y'all coming here. You can subscribe to the doggone cows come home or the hockey sticks hit the ice. I'm not going to get any money. I'm demonetized. So you're going to think, why are you still doing this? Why you stand up to 3 o'clock in the morning talking to people and you're not even getting paid for this? I had like 500 views last night. I didn't even know I even had that many people coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. I didn't even know that. I don't get a dime. Not a dime. I am not monetized. Haven't been monetized in 4 or 5 years, probably longer than that. I don't care because I don't look for it. What do you think about these other people out here selling fragrances or talking about fragrances? You think they're monetized? Of course they are. Of course they are. Of course they are. You might want me to tell you 3 that I would choose, but I can give you 15 I'll choose in one day, easy, if I can possibly wear 15 in one day. But then I might wake up one day, I'm not feeling that joint. That's why we have so many fragrances. I mean, if that's the case, I would just have 3 fragrances, period. It's impossible when you have just many fragrances. All of them sometimes mean different things to me. Some are collectibles, like a lot of these right up here. A lot of those Joe Malones are collectibles. They don't make them anymore. So they're collectibles. You know what I'm saying? So It's not about what you have, how many you have, what makes you smell. They all gonna give you a different vibe. This might make me feel smooth. Like I used to have that. I just spray on my bed every night until I found out how much this is worth. And thank goodness my man gave me the opportunity to have it again. You see what I'm saying? So you just go with the flow. It's like when I get dressed every morning. Y'all look at my videos. I show people my closet, all the clothes I have. I got a lot of high-end clothes. I got some not so high-end clothes. I got a lot of nice sneakers, you know what I mean? That cost a lot of money. You know what I mean? I got sneaks. You know what I mean? It's kind of expensive. I got all that stuff. When I wake up in the morning, I don't like say, all right, I want to wear the most expensive sneakers I have. No. I got this morning, I bought some red Louboutins a couple of days ago. So I said, well, I tell you what, I'm going to really dress them up. Because when I bought them, I wore them with something, but I ain't wearing when I went out the door. Today, I went out the door with them. I put this Robert Graham shirt on it, and then I got a Robert Graham jacket. I got these black Boss pants. I got my Christian Louboutin belt, and I walked out the door. But I was thinking about wearing a black jacket because I like the black jacket, but it just wasn't laying right, the black jacket, because it was kind of a fitted Valentino jacket. I was going to wear that. It was a smoking jacket, but it didn't fit right because I had this and I had the shirt on. It would be great with just a T-shirt, a Valentino jacket with a T-shirt. Have you put your nose on Robert Graham? Long time ago, bro. Long time ago. I mean, when WishCon first came out, I think I had it and I sold it. But we was in Robert Graham today. If you look at the video, it didn't have no sound because something was wrong with the phone, as usual. Something was wrong with the phone. But we was in Robert Graham today. We saw this nice jacket, and Twinkle Toes saw the jacket. I thought she was going to buy it. I knew she was going to buy that jacket. That joint was fly. I even liked it. But it's a woman's jacket. But I said, if I bought that jacket, I'll just take the buttons off. I'll take it to the shop, and I have them put the buttons on the other side. I have them do something to the jacket because the joint's like $600. They got it on sale for $223 or something like that. Man, that Robert Graham jacket is fire. Look it up. It's a Robert Graham. It's called the Camille jacket. She done went to. I know she's asleep. It's almost 12 o'clock. She done went to bed because she ain't said nothing since 2 hours ago. But yeah, it's called the Robert Graham Camille jacket for women. But bro, I tried that jacket on. If it was extra large, I could have fit it no problem. That joint was fire. But it was a woman. No problem. It fits like a dude. Take the buttons off. You can stay there because I'm never going to button it up. It's just always going to be open. That joint's fly. If I had the money, I probably would have bought it. But they ain't have XL for me to even be tempted. Plus, they had fragrances to buy today. All right? But yeah, the first one that came out was Fortitude. And that's the one everybody liked. I think it was a leather joint or something like that. They had two of them up there today. It brought back memories because I remember when they first came to Bloomingdale's. And that's where I first saw them. And it was, I think it was Fortitude and something else. But Fortitude was the one everybody liked. But I think I bought it. I kept it for a minute. Somebody kept bugging me about it because they couldn't find it or something like that. And I just sold it to them. Because it wasn't that big a deal to me, to be serious with you. It was good juice, but it wasn't anything that could stay up in here. So that's what happened. All right, y'all. It's getting 12 o'clock. Again, I'm not staying up to no 3 o'clock flip-flapping around with y'all. I am not going to happen. And I know y'all want to stay up to 3 o'clock like we did last night, but nope. That is pretty dope. Is that one? Yeah. You see it? That's not really a floral print, though. It kind of looked like it's floral, but it's not really floral. But you know how Robert Graham is. Like, if you look at this, it kind of look like it might be like florally or whatever. I got like 4 Robert Graham shirts, and I got the jacket. But, man, it is, look, again, that's another thing. When it comes to fashion, man, I can't believe you wearing, if you was to say that, I know you wouldn't, Jacob. But, yeah, man, you wearing that floral jacket, dog? If I like it, I like it. Paisley is what it is. Okay, so you know, Paisley is what it is. Y'all looked it up that quick, didn't y'all? Y'all quick. Osmanth Green is like, right on top of it. That joint is fire. My man keep talking about polo, man. He polo black, polo boss. I was never a polo guy. My dad was a polo guy. My dad used to buy polo green. I have never bought a Polo fragrance, and I never will buy a Polo fragrance. There's some Boss's fragrances out there that's supposed to be really good. C Money's probably gone. Charles was usually here. Charles can tell you about the Boss bottle fragrances. And, I think ain't Polo and Boss kind of the same. I got a Boss t-shirt, but I also got Hugo. Well, I got Hugo Boss pants on now. But I think it got something to do with Polo too. I guess they both Ralph Lauren. But nevertheless, OG Polo Green is a masterpiece. Oh yeah? Well, that's what they say. And if you think so, I'm with you. I got a feeling if I put my nose on there, out of all these I have, I think I can pick out something that'll blow it out the water. Lasts longer, more complex on the dry down, has movement to it, doesn't stay the same all the way throughout the day. You know, something that's going to dry and come back and smack you upside the neck bone when you're trying to go to sleep. And then once you go back to sleep, it's going to calm down. That kind of fragrance right there. You want a fragrance that's going to move and groove. You don't want a fragrance you're going to put on, and I don't care if it's strong enough to last 48 days. I don't want to smell like that fragrance for 48 days. You want a fragrance going to move. You want a fragrance going to start out with maybe like, you know, a little bit of saffron, and, you know, we have some saffron and this on the top, and then the mid notes, you got this, and you got linear fragrance that stay the same all day long. So it all depends. Yeah, of course, it all depends, man. It really all depends. YSL 24 Rue, check it out, Raj. Well, here's the thing, Jared. If you're recommending that to me, obviously they probably don't even make that no more. It is, but this fragrance I got right now has saffron in it. It depends on the level of the saffron. Like, okay, I might be talking too loud again. I like to talk, man. I get a little loud in my bedroom. But, you know, it depends on how much saffron's in it. So if, like, ooh, definitely stinky, right? But there's a lot like Twinkle Toes got this oud fragrance. I know, right? Twinkle Toes she tried out this oud fragrance today by Montal. It's called Oud Sapano, Oud Sapa something. And yeah, man, you know, it all depends. I've never smelled Nishani. The only thing I ever wanted to smell with Nishani is the one everybody was hyping. What was that Nishani that everybody was hyping? And I still didn't buy it. Because if I find out somebody buying a lot of something, I'm not going to buy it, bro. If I find out, when I go to the store, and if they say they sold out of something, I'm not buying it. Was it Annie? Okay, it was Annie. Okay, got you. There was another one, too. It was Annie, and there was another one. It was kind of a sweet piece. I forgot what it was. There was another one, too. But yeah, Annie was definitely one. But, man, it just all depends. I mean, just getting back to the question, what 3 I would wear. I don't know, because I wear a different 3 every day if I had to. It's the closet to a new car smell that I never smelled, in my opinion. Oh, really? Oh, the closest, my bad, closet. Okay. I got you. I mean, I'm willing to smell it, but we don't have any shops. I think, actually, Neiman's had picked up Nishani just for a couple of seconds, and they got rid of it. You know what I mean? 24 Rules, a recent release. It's in the YSL exclusive line black bottle. Okay. People saying it's the best sandalwood. Really? But what kind of sandalwood is it? Is it Mysore sandalwood or is it the regular sandalwood? Let me put this stuff up while we're talking, all right? Because 12 o'clock, I'm going to get ready to shut this down. I'm gonna relax. It's been a long day out here with Twinkle Toes out here buying stuff all over the place. All right. So this is this section right here. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it. I'm not going to push it up too close. But this is my Le Labo section. These are my little small 5 ml Le Labos I got. I bought them in a set. I got to figure out what set it was. But it was a set. I forgot how much I paid for them too. But these are set Le Labos. Santal 33, which I was the first one to buy Santal 33 in the situation I was in. This sandalwood, as you all know, will smoke that sandalwood. And you know this, JW. You know Santal 33. You know Santal 33 will smoke that. I ain't got, look at that. I done sprayed all that. Man, you crazy. Santal 33, a bust a hole in that doggone YSL all day long. I just figured I'd show that to you before I put it up there. Nor, I like Nor. Nor's good. Tabak 25 is the best. You think so? I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. I mean, I started with Santal 33, and then I made another 13 famous. Receipts on that. All right. And which is here, I got another 13. I ended up selling my another 13 though. Because everybody started buying it. After I hyped it up, everybody started buying it. So I'm like, well, that's it. And I stopped messing with it. But right now, this is the best eucalyptus 20. Like I split this with Twinkle Toes. Twinkle Toes actually got the bottle. I had my bottle for Vanilla 44 used to be in here, but I cleaned it out and everything. But I got Vanilla 44. I got it as a trade. So Vanilla 44 was in here. That's what she sent it. But now eucalyptus is in here. Eucalyptus is off the chain. Where did I spray it at? Yeah, I sprayed it over here. Eucalyptus. This is just crazy, man. Eucalyptus 20, bro. And you don't have to pay that exclusive price. Because what you're talking about is an exclusive. I don't know. Man, shoot. I told everybody about that night I was going to Jules. It was called Platinum Grill at the time. And I had my window down. I had just got another 13. And I think I drenched that joint out, right? I was like, pow, 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 pow. Going, dance at the club. And, the parking lot was pretty big. So when I came in on the top, and then I came around the park. Man, these two young girls come running after me. Right up to the car. I had the window down. What are you wearing? I said, you're not going to know what this is. You know what I mean? Well, whatever it is, we smelled it all the way when you drove past us when you got in there. I'm like, yeah. I said, you like it that much? Yeah, I really like it. I said, if I had some, I'm going to give it to you. But I ain't have any. But, yeah, man, another 13. And they was about to keep another 13. They was about to take it away from here and keep it in Cologne. Cologne is over in, England? Cologne, England, or whatever it is. They was going to keep it over there as an exclusive. But it got so much hype that they kept it right here in the States. You're welcome. Okay. Then we're going to put this up. And this belongs over here on this side. So y'all can't really see, but I'll let y'all see. I like to let y'all see where I put my stuff at. So you can't really see it, but I'll show you where I put that at. And then once I get a moment, I'll just see. I got it right over top of the box, but right in front of this other decorative box. It makes it really nice. So we got pistachio, we have fugazi, vanilla haze, and then you got 001 right there. All three of those are laid back. They're not too loud. Pistachio by DS and Durga is not loud. I really like a good pistachio fragrance. And it wasn't too loud, so I like that. So me and Elizabeth starts off real good, but ends up a little too woody for me. I can see that. But for me, it's, Jacob, it's the incense, man. It's not even, incense ain't really heavy in here. I don't even think it's really any incense in here at all. But I just like the smell, man. It's the, what is it? It's not papyrus, is it? What is that green joint that's in here? It's not, what is the green dip that's in here? It's not calamus. I think it's papyrus or something. Cause I got papyrus over here, maculaire. And that gives off the incensey vibe, that papyrus and maculaire, which is Maison Crivelli. So I can see what you're saying, but right now, this really would be my first time really wearing it on a heavy level. Because when I had it before, I just had like samples. I had like them little dip dap samples they give you in the little brown bags, the little 1.179 mil or whatever it is. And I just put on my skin like that. I wasn't able to spray it out, I don't think. Because I didn't want to waste a 5 mil bottle like this just to spray it out. But there might be a good chance I did do that. I think I might have did that. Anyway, yeah, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Tonight, I'm wearing that. So I got eucalyptus 20 here. Of course, I got skin on skin here. And all that time, I'm just, yo, it's plum and leather. That's plum and leather. No, it's plum and iris. So we're going to put this. Let me show you. I'm going to put that, and I'm going to tell you when I move out the way. I can't use this box. It's entirely too big from where I'm going to keep it, and it'll block the flow. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put this, and then that's it. That's going to be 12 o'clock, and we out of here. I know y'all want to stick around more. I see y'all. And every time I get ready to go, some more people start coming in. Not tonight. Ain't playing with y'all tonight. So it's my special cage here. Like up here, I got the Gia Jaws. I got some Lubins. Hey, somebody must have been up here messing with my Lubins, man. They say if people be coming in your house, they move stuff around. You can't tell. That means they know how to get it. That you know they know how to get in your crib. I don't know if somebody came back here. I don't know whether she came back here and messed this up because she was back here. But I don't know. But because 80s Diva Nooses is up here, and 80s Diva Nooses had a collaboration with Leata San Di Parfumeur, I'm putting this up there with them. So then we have Skin on Skin up here, 80s Diva Nooses, with the side pieces right there. Copa Azores in one of them. Copa Azores in one. Iris, the Irish pieces in one of these two, and so on and so forth. So now we got Skin on Skin with 80s Diva Nooses. Again, that was a combination when we went to the New York store. They had made a joint called Signature. They got one called Signature now, but it's not the collaboration with 80s Diva Nooses and Leata San Di Parfumeur. It's not. So now I got to find a space for this. This is called Jafet Un Rive by Majdi Bakali. And the only Majdi Bakali I want is 11 frankincense. There you go. Instant, bro. I just really like it. Repeat, three-peat. Holla at your boy. Women always never mess something up. Yeah. I ain't saying nothing. You said that. Majdi Bakali. You got to check out her fragrances, too. I really like Fusion Secret in the big bottle. Her big bottle is so beautiful. This is a 50 mil. This is Jafet Un Rive. It's boozy. It's a boozy piece. So check out Majdi Bakali. Again, stop buying stuff everybody has. And I ain't talking about just the juice. I'm talking about the houses. Explore different houses. There's too many houses out here to be talking about polo. You know what I mean? There's too many houses out here to be doing ordinary. We're not doing ordinary. We're doing stuff that people don't have. Jafet Un Rive. And then we're going to find some place to put it. So, I can really put it down here, but my Christopher Collins and whatchamacallit is down here. And Chambre Noir and all them down there. I can put it down here on the bottom because I do have room on the bottom down here to put it down there. This is the ooze section. This is where all the ooze are. I don't know if I can see it. And I say you can't see it really close. I'll show y'all a good shot one day. All the ooze are here, so I don't want to put it there because this is not an ooze. This is a boozy. And that don't mean it's going to end up in a boozy spot. But this is 50 mil. So I can't put up here all my 30 mils. I'll be back to read your joint. All my 30 mils up here, so I'm not going to put my 30 mils up here. Plus, I got this mixture piece up here. So I think I'm just going to take this. I can't put it down there. Wow. I actually don't know where to put this. Because I kind of really want to be present. Better put it on the bottom. It's got to go down here. And just because I put it down here on the bottom don't mean it's not a good fragrance. That just means I don't have anywhere else to put it. So it's way down there, you know what I mean, all right? So that's about it, y'all. I'm done for the night, man. I'm just thanking Heavenly to get me through the day. It was really a crazy day. Amongst having fun with going out, and checking out some stuff. But when I got back home, man, a couple of financial situations had to be taken care of, and so on and so forth. That's always a drag sometimes. But I'm trying to make it happen, man. Trying to make it happen and enjoy life. So I still haven't Still haven't found a place to put this bag. Lula Bakran. Lulu Bakran. I think I made up my mind just to keep it out. Just put it like up here somewhere or put it over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it over here on top of the Cannon Ride box. I want to stay there too, so stop playing. There we go. I just put it up there. All right, let me turn it around. Real quick, before I roll out, bro, I'm going to call it a night. Dude, you know what fragrances are hot? Are the ones that those heart bottles and caps and vials with the hearts. Can't think of the name right now. What fragrances that are hot are in the ones, the heart bottles and the cap is like vials of the heart. I don't know, man. I don't know what that joint is. Like it got to be like Yamin, though. Yeah, the heartbeats. The heart bottles? You ain't talking about these bottles, because those are I Love New York for All. These are the only heart bottles I know of. But they're not hearts. These are classic. You can't find these no more, gentlemen. You cannot find I Love New York for All bottles. Those are classic. Okay? But I know it's not the ones you're talking about, but I'm just saying those are the only heart bottles I know. So we got what's called up there. She gonna sit up there and relax. So here, real quick, we got a cage number 1. Bada bing. We got tuna here with some juices in there. We'll go through all the other ones one day, man. But again, I just want to rest, man. I just want to relax. I said it's been not really a long day. Yeah, I figured that one there. I mean, you would have said Bond, New York. I know you would have said that. I'm just saying that's the only one I know of particularly. I got a feeling when you say heart bottle, it's probably just like a heart. But I don't know. But I ain't got no problem looking it up because I'll jump online and look up a heart bottle in a minute. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for sticking around. Had a good day today, man. Hope y'all had a good day as well. And I'm about to call it a night, homeboys. It's time to get some rest. Even though I went to bed at 3 o'clock last night, I woke up at 7 and I had to force myself to go back to sleep for another couple hours. That's not good when you get a little older than I am. You need to sleep. So I got to call it a night. Map of the heart is what they are. Okay. Cool, Osmanth. You know what? You know Osmanth. That's why he like Osmanthus. That's his name, Osmanth. You know what I mean? Hey, good seeing y'all as well. Good seeing all the new people coming through. Let me make sure I mention your name. Jacob, of course, is always here. Osmanth. The first time I'm seeing you, bro, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I like that smell. It smells like a refined black Afghano. I just read that. You know, I can say that too, man. Do I have some black Afghano left? No, my black Afghano is gone, but I got Barry Onda. Oh, is that black Afghano? I might have a little bit of teeny with a black Afghano. Oh, I do. No. This is Pardon. That's Pardon. Y'all know what I say about the Pardon. The neck nibbler. I got some Pardon left. I don't have any black Afghano. That'd be one I would like to get back. You know what I mean? And again, for tomorrow, for tomorrow's quiz, it's going to be what fragrance, I hear you love some S. Matthews, son. That's what's up, player. What fragrance would you buy, again, that you don't have now? Not just one. Let's give up 3, okay? I'm looking for a fragrance I thought was marked. Want your take on it. Also, there's this African house. I'll be prepared for your next live. Oh, yeah. We're having willing to be tomorrow night. Or tomorrow sometime. Well, we do tomorrow night. Like everybody really hangs around tomorrow night. All right, so let me shout out everybody. Rooftop Gardener was here. Thank you for stopping by. Of course, Jacob and JW comes through. Osmanthus came through. You know what I'm saying? Going down the line here. You and Jacob was talking. C-Money been gone. Daisy Blue. Thank Daisy Blue for coming through. She's so cool. I like Daisy Blue up there in doggone minus 40, minus 50 and still holding it down. That's what's up. Daisy Blue, holla at you. Thank you for liking the music too. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all go and let's listen to a song on SoundCloud if you like. Or buy it. It's up to y'all. I think you can buy music on SoundCloud. I don't know. But yeah, no doubt. Daisy Blue is in the house. Y'all hit it up. T-Bone 440444 trying to save them souls. I hear you, brother. We can only save our own souls, but we got to be getting it right to make it so. You can't save your soul and you're sitting at the strip club with honeys dancing on your yeah, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. You got to keep it real with that. So make sure I'm not good at all, but I'm trying. I'm trying. All right. Daisy Chevy GM came in. He came in for a second. Said, let me get my black A out of here. So he ain't hanging around long. Lalu came through. What's up? What's popping? Lalu came through. Bakehead come through talking about some goddamn twerking. His crazy behind self. Who else came through? Maxwell came through and put in some good content. Thank you, Maxwell. Tell us about hockey and everything. Like I said, I knew a little bit about hockey. My mom and dad really like hockey. We got J Brown V. You know what I mean? In other words, for me, you give me my name, I give you. JBV is in the crib. He came through and put his thing down. You know what I mean? He liked the music as well. Jackson 301 came through with the country hockey. I can't imagine that. I am going to Google it. I'm just going to check that out, all right? Keeping it coming. Dia W6M came through. Nah, we sold. Okay, he did. He came through with the Tulane. All right, that's what's up. Dia W6M, thank you for coming through. Jesse Williams came through. Want to holler at your boy, giving us some content as well. You know what I mean? Who else came through? I appreciate all y'all. Pops 2000 always here. He be shooting through. And Mushroom the Weirdo came through. That's my man. Y'all too cool. Y'all really too cool. Who else came through and put that content out? Mr. What It Is 83 came through. Big Loss 6684 came through. All right. Yeah, man. Y'all came through and showing that love, man. Y'all came through showing that holler at your boy for your boy. Appreciate you. And the regular squad was here early. They went to bed early. I know Twinkle Toes got tired. She went to bed. She hit the road. C-Money came through, but you know, C-Money had to take care of some business. Pops, like I said, was already here. Let's see who else came through earlier. Broderick came through. You know what I mean? He said a couple words. He messed around and said, fellas with Twinkle Toes here. He got nervous and left. No, I think he was still here. He just wasn't really saying anything. Reginald Griffin came through. Jeremy Henderson came through. How's your boy 1687? Thank you for liking the music. I appreciate it. Check it out, all right? Make sure you go good. And Reginald Griffin came through. So thank all y'all, man. Y'all make it worth doing, man, because I never had this many new people come through I didn't know. So obviously y'all sharing my channel. Y'all looking at my other videos maybe. And I got 4,000 videos on YouTube. So it would take you like all year to look at all my videos. I've been doing this for a long time. But like what you like. You're not going to like everything I say. You're not going to like everything I do. You're not going to like everything I talk about. But I'm willing to listen to anything somebody ain't got to say about something I don't know about. I want to learn always. You always got something to teach somebody. I'm sure just as much I might be able to teach somebody something, y'all can teach me something. So stay in touch. Stay with it. Stay praying. Don't be a one-trick pony. Do more things than one. And we'll see each other, heaven willing. We might be able to talk tomorrow, all right? Take care of yourself. Be well. Bada bing, bada boom. And here's the cage. I'm out. Later.